Hey, everybody. Happy Friday, finally. We had a few issues earlier
Good morning,
today.
good evening.
Morning. Good. Happy sunset over here. Soon to be sunset. We had a few issues with people unable to find the live trading chat channel in our Discord. You guys find it? Fab, are you in here? You can get on the mic and let me know what your problems are there. We can sort it out before we get to the open. It looks like you just have some hidden channels, basically. If you're in here. There you are. Fabiola, is it? Yeah, you're here. All right. Did you get the channel to present itself, to show itself to you? That's the thing in Discord. You basically, once you start using it, just go into your settings and make sure you unhide things and have the notifications on for whatever you want to see, which I recommend the announcements channel at least at a minimum, and the live trading channel. And then you'll be all right. Cool. Well, other than that, it's been a wonderfully boring week. Just one trade so far, and I think the most fun I had was doing the webinar yesterday. At least something energetic, because the market's been terribly boring, for me at least. And today, same story. I don't see any opportunity. The levels are just too close together to make a profit. So just based on that, there's nothing. Same as yesterday. I think Monday was the only day where it was really big and good, and I wasn't here. Tuesday worked out. The rest has been boring. Anyways, what do you guys see? What are you into? What are you looking at,
Good
Nathan?
morning, Avi. Take a look at Google. I'm seeing, I think, one of the best opportunities on Google right now. Had kind of 3 tops in the last 3 days. It broke out of that, and now it looks like it might come back for a retest before the next continuation.
Yeah. But what I see is that the breakout on the 30-minute chart happened overnight, and the retest as well.
Yeah, that's one thing I was afraid of too.
The move's over as far as I'm concerned. Now wait for it to consolidate, get ready for another leg up. If anything. I wouldn't trust it for a retest. Just the move's already done. Yeah. Cool. All right. What do you guys got here in the chat? Morning,
I just
Reza.
see a big choppy mess, but I did take a short on gold. So
Gold.
that's
Nice.
going for me a little bit. But yeah, I just see crap.
Yeah. I wonder why I came back from vacation a couple of weeks ago. It just makes no sense.
Because everybody missed you.
Yeah. I missed you guys too, but mostly we're just playing video games online here because there's not much else to do. While the market's just being boring.
Yeah, this is like bad. And it just keeps hitting all-time highs though. It's so weird. It's kind of like last summer. It's like almost the exact same.
Yeah.
Good morning, Avi.
Morning.
Oh, you were the one exactly why the market is boring since you left for vacation. There's no volume in the market anymore.
Yeah, it took all the volume away.
Yeah, I went and threw all my cash at a Ferrari. So yeah.
You shouldn't even go to vacation.
Yeah, we need your liquidity.
Even, when Andrew went to the NASDAQ, they even asked him, they're like, has Avi not been trading a while? We don't have any volume in the market. So
oh my goodness. They started asking Andrew that he's gonna kick me out of BBT soon enough.
Oh, you everywhere I go.
Gonna go hide somewhere in the Cayman Islands or someplace.
There you go. Come hide here. You can come hang out in Colorado, up in the rural mountains.
That sounds good. I could do that. Oh man. All right. What else you guys got? We got 4 or 5 minutes to the open. What's in the chat? Sunny morning.
Lululemon had a really big day yesterday.
What? Sorry, you're all fuzzy.
Lululemon.
Lululemon? Oh man.
Had a big day yesterday.
Yeah, well, tricky stuff to trade, but
Mhm.
if you can catch it, you can catch it. Be careful with this stuff. It's not generally in play unless there's some massive earnings release or some catalyst, some volume. This stuff is usually not. It's not like the Mag 7. You can just trade it every day. It's very different. So just watch that stuff. Okay, anyone in here actually good with the Discord stuff and the settings? Because we have Fabiola here who was struggling with it, and that's not the only person. I've seen this before, where some of these text and voice channels are hidden. And Fabiola, the screenshot you sent me, you have actually a number of channels not showing. The only reason I can think of it is that your settings are not in the right place. But if anyone's good with that, if you want to get on the mic and help out or describe how to fix those settings, that'd be great. Or we can even do it later into the session. So we can have everyone cleared up and in the same place.
It happened just once to me. If you go to at the top of the Discord channel, it says browse channels. And then if it's going to show the list of the channels that you have, it must be ticked off or ticked on.
There you go. I see it. Okay, cool. All right, Fabiola and everyone else, anyone else, and you're having that issue, there you go. You got your answer. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
No problem, sir.
Browse channels. Tech stuff, huh? Cool. All right. Cool. There we go. Got that sorted.
Sorry, can you repeat that again? I had trouble going in the actual the Discord.
Yeah.
You
You want to share that?
again? So I do it while you do it while you're saying it.
Sure. Passive income, that's you. What can I name his passive income anyway?
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, at the top left corner of the Discord, it says browse channels. If you click on the browse channels, you're gonna see the different categories, different channels, the list of the channels. On the right side of each channel, there's a box. You could tick off or tick on the checkbox, and you're gonna see that specific channel that you're looking for. Is that clear?
Yes, I see it. Thank you so much.
No problem. No problem.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Again, guys, that's a great thing about this little group we have here. Everyone's tremendously knowledgeable and helpful. So please take advantage of that. Whenever I run into stuff as well, I just ask in this group, and somebody knows something I don't know. So always good. There we go. Now some volume came in, or not volume, but some activity came in. Tesla, Nvidia, SPY, everything moving up on my charts.
Yeah, Mark, Google had a big move in the last minute.
Google, yeah. Let's keep an eye on Google today. Yeah. Looks like the whole Mag 7 thing. So I see Tesla and Nvidia doing the same. And the SPY. Well, was there any news? Is there any news out today? Let's have a look. 8:30, there was housing news, building permits. 10 a.m. Michigan consumer sentiment. All right, 10 a.m. Watch that news there. You don't want to be in a SPY position or a Q's position around then. And that should be it today. Just the 10 a.m. news. Cool. All right. Here we go. 30 seconds to the open, guys. You know the drill. Take it easy. Wait for your setup. It's a gold mine. You always get opportunities. If you don't get it today, just come back tomorrow. Again, personally, I don't see anything for the way I trade with the levels so tight, so there is no trading for me today. That's already decided. Damn shame. You get one day to trade every month in the summer. That's about it. There we go. Market is open. So let's see. You've got Google here and SPY. You guys want to look at anything else? Let me know.
Looking for a hat trick on Hood.
Oh yes, you're all over that. I know. Let's see. I'll put the SPY here and look at Hood. Again, with these levels so close today, it doesn't make sense to use them. Let's just do what we did yesterday and use the whole measured move concept.
Yeah.
So stay out 5 minutes and wait to identify an opening range if there is one, and then catch a breakout. That's about it. Wait and see.
All right. What else is there? Tesla is starting to move. Let's see.
Reza, what are you asking here? Is there a way to access trades that aren't shared during live meetings? Yeah, so actually I haven't done it in a while. I should when I do take another trade ever again. Trade recap videos. I make those. And so you'll get those. If the trade happens to be on while I happen to be live, great. You get to know it's all there. It's live. It's recorded. Otherwise, I'll make a recap video at least. And other than that, I do take screenshots and share them within our Discord screenshots channel as well as on social media. And yeah, so all of those are available. Yeah, you're welcome. There you go. Tesla is a big old 1 minute ORB. Now you can look at Google here. You can see it's already formed a very interesting range. That first minute candle, it's very likely that that's going to end up being the opening range. But let's see. SPY as well. It already looks like a 1 minute ORB done. And let's look at Tesla real quick. There you go. So the top of that first minute candle broke out. And let's see if you can get a pullback to enter. No pullback. Off it goes. Watch the SPY breaking that high of that first minute candle. That's likely to be the high of the opening range. And it could break now. It could break an hour from now. I don't know. Just keep an eye on it. Hood is tricky. Let's see what's going on. It's been very bullish last few days. 1, 2 days generally. It's the third day. Again, same old concept we were talking about yesterday. You have two big bullish candles. Careful about the third one. It may happen, but it's a bit risky. On a daily chart perspective, oh, Hood is interesting. So you see this top here? There's an interesting top right here. So it's been bullish, and then it put in a top here, consolidation for a top, even a bit of a cup and handle pattern on a daily chart. Then the breakout happened. But you've had 2 bullish days that's even gapped up beyond that today. So overall, still very bullish, but I'd be super skeptical about it up here. With a gap up after bullish activity, scalping makes a lot of sense, but anticipating a move to really hold it for a long time, I think that's a little dangerous. But keep an eye on it. There you go. It's already putting in lots of wicks on every candle. Be very careful. So Tesla did its pullback. There it is. Yeah, as we're looking at Hood, Tesla did exactly what was planned for. Look at this. The top of that. Oh, man. Where's the chart? Where'd it go? The top of that first 1 minute candle, I was telling you guys that was basically the 1 minute ORB that happened, and the retest happened just now, just during this candle. So the breakout retest. And once again, if you're scalping the stuff, the only way to do it is to really scalp it. And you'd be out of most of your position by now, 325. And again, if you're good at it, you nail 2R. If you're really good at it, which in my view is just not good enough. That's why I don't do this stuff. Ooh, and NVIDIA as well. There you go. NVIDIA, let's look at that one. See that NVIDIA, you can identify the bottom of the range, pretty obvious. It hasn't even gone and retested it. You have the top of the range, which is effectively the top of that first candle. Breakout looks like it's happening and even testing. See that? That's your opening range on NVIDIA. You're looking for a 5 minute ORB kind of setup. Let's see if it happens. Tesla's looking all right. Sure, long and Hood, you're probably getting heartburn. You in that, Raymond?
No, not today.
It's not today. You had enough. Every day you're going long.
Yeah, I don't like those wicks.
Yeah. See, that's tricky, man. You just can't trust it up here. All right. And what we have is the SPY as well. Again, the same concept. You know what? I keep drawing lines the wrong way. I'm going to use the other tool here. Make it easy. Then we can do measured moves easily. You can see the bottom and the top. Basically, that first candle on the SPY just identifies the range in this case. So the bottom and the top, that's your range. And the rest of it is just levels further up and down at measured moves. So, wow, let's go zoom out even further. It's a 15-minute chart. The levels are very wide on this opening range basis. So it's going to be a while before it breaks out, I think. Great big mess. Once again, for me, it's all about the 30-minute chart, which on the SPY was just a mess. Nothing there. You know what? Let's look at Hood and see if the 1 minute opening range actually worked out as a measured move. So you have the bottom and you have the top, first minute candle, and there you go. There's your target. If you measured the first minute opening range, there you go. Not too complicated. Same thing as yesterday. Tesla as well. We can do this thing on Tesla. It's probably a good way to trade during the summer. There you go. Not much of a move, but there it is. Got your target. That's where it struggles. This descending wedge on the SPY. That is interesting. These lower highs. Setting up for a breakdown. It's actually happening faster than I expected. So this is it's looking good. It could break out. Wait for the retest is normally where I would enter. Again, I'm not trading this stuff because it's not set up on a 30-minute. There you go. What else we got here? Switches, you're into coin. Man, you're such a crypto junkie, man. Always into crypto.
Yeah, crypto bull market is here. I'm enjoying crypto.
You've been on crypto for the last 10 years, man.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, let's look at it. So 30-minute range. Yeah. Again, not much to work with here. Well, yeah, you had the 1 minute ORB, and this thing's just a ripper, huh? Let's see. Did you get into this?
Yeah.
So, boy, nice. So you have the 1 minute ORB, and then a second leg. Well, it's all really one leg going through levels.
Yeah.
It's already made a big move.
430 is an all-time high level.
All right, there it is, 430. Sure enough, it's rejected there. But what's more precise, all-time high or these measured move levels? Come on, what do you think?
Major move.
There you go. See, measured moves are only one element of Avi&Avi levels. Avi&Avi levels are so fucking brilliant. You even use one element of it, you got accuracy. There you go. At least we got that out of the way today. Anyways, now trust what you trust. If you have all-time highs and you believe in it, that's important. You put risk on what you believe in, not what I believe in. So there you go, coin. Not bad at all. What do we got here? Meta as well. Looking at Meta. Meta. What happened to Zuckerberg, huh? It's just crashing this thing. I don't see a setup on a 30-minute. Again, there's nothing in the pre-market to work with. It's just messy price action. So difficult. Super volatile at the open and then choppy and jumpy. Just leave it alone, I think. Meta's just a mess. What do we got here? Alex Wagner. Oh, you're new here. Welcome. NVIDIA broke pre-market high. Did it? You sure NVIDIA broke pre-market high? Is that what you believe?
Did not. Not what I see.
Careful what you're looking at. Pre-market high is way up here. 174.53. It's stuck in a choppy zone. Yesterday's choppy zone. Just leave it alone, unless you're truly scalping the 1 minute chart, which is still incredibly painful. But let's again put on these measured moves. You have the top and you have the bottom of the opening range. You can see how wide that is. Wait for it to break out of this choppy zone, and then maybe you can scalp it. Maybe. Not fun. What happened with the SPY? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, I have it on the other chart. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing. What do we got here? Dustin, agree with 100%. Trade review. Realize the tight ranges don't work for what you're doing. There you go. Adjusted the rules and likely won't trade unless Tesla sets up later. Yeah, Dustin. So that's an interesting point. If your trade setup is not showing itself, don't go change your rules. I don't think you should. I think just sit out. Just sit out and wait for it to show up. I haven't taken a trade in it feels like forever.
Well, so what I realized that if the Fibonacci levels are less than $1, I lose 90% of the time. When they're at $1 up, I'm green 90% of the time. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I was worried about psychology, and really the market just shifted from the last 4 weeks till now. And it took me long enough to reflect and say, oh, well, that's what changed. And my entries were different. Everything was different. And so last night was pretty cool to look back over every one of my trades for the last 2 months. So
nice. There you go. That's excellent. You got that statistic. You can lean on it and really nail it in. Good, man. Good job. Good job figuring that out. That's important. You got something.
Yeah, it took a lot of stress off.
Nice. Good job, man.
Thanks, dude.
Now you know when to sit out. It does that for me too. The levels are tight. I just sit out and there's no stress. Good. Vinay, what have you got here? You want to know how we identify these opening ranges? Yeah, so effectively, what you want to do, and if you're really good at reading price action, is you want to sit out until you find something that is a range, and a range is where the price keeps bouncing off of these levels constantly, like the bottom and the top. So on something like NVIDIA, you can see the bottom. So if you sat out for 10 or 15 minutes, you can identify this pretty obviously. It's bounced off here twice. And the top is up there. It's gone up there. It hasn't gone even back up there. So simple. Let's do some examples of NVIDIA here. On Tesla, within the first minute, you can see it bounced off the bottom and it bounced off the top. It put wicks on both sides. Right? It's not genuinely bullish. So you can identify that as an opening range. Turns out it did a 1 minute ORB. Now that gets really tricky. You're trying to identify things on a 1 minute candlestick. I recommend just hold a firm rule. 5 minutes is a minimum. Stay out. Don't look at it. Don't touch it. Even show up, at the 5 minute mark. Turn on your DOS at that point, and see if you can identify a range. So on something like NVIDIA would have been able to do it. On Hood, it was the same as Tesla. You would, there's no opening range. It's just that 1 minute range, and then it went off from there. Let's look at, the SPY is the other one we looked at. You can see fairly obvious. You have the top, it never even got back up there. It put a wick down there as well. So the 1 minute really told you that. And then even here on the sixth candle, or seventh candle, you can see it's bouncing off of the same area. So this is a pretty kind of subjective way of identifying the opening range. And it's subjective because it's not limited to a specific time frame. Okay, it has to show itself within 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It's a matter of being able to read it. Are the buyers always buying here? Are the sellers always selling here? And that identifies a range. But it's great when you can start seeing the market that way. Here are the buyers, here are the sellers. And as you mature as a trader, you'll find that you'll quite naturally move away from reading strategies or reading candlestick patterns and various indicators, and your mind just shifts more and more towards where are the buyers, where are the sellers. And just slowly start reading that. And then you can almost trade instinctively, almost. Still got to have rules in place, otherwise you're just going to go nuts. But that's kind of what I'm trying to demonstrate here for you guys. So I'm identifying the opening range based on what I'm seeing with that opening volatility. Where are the buyers and sellers? Where are the market makers kind of settling those open orders at the open? That's kind of the idea. I used to trade off of these. I used to, but again, this is only good for scalping. You're being on a 1 minute candlestick chart, which for me it's just not big enough. What are you talking about here, Alex? Alex Wagner. NVIDIA didn't hold? You had NVIDIA? Was it NVIDIA? NVIDIA. All right, yeah. NVIDIA's range bound. Just leave it alone. Look at this thing. It's just bouncing up and down. Unless you know how to trade within a tight range like this. And I'd consider this pretty tight. You really got to go heavy and be able to nail some RVR. I just think there's too much risk. I don't bother with the stuff. Wait for a good, clean breakout, and you'll be okay. What do you got? Sujit, you're saying Warby. Oh, you're cooking, Dustin.
That's what I do when I'm not interested. I need to find a way to ship you a turkey, bro.
Please do. I'll have some.
I'm gonna go wrap these up.
All right. That's awesome. I gotta go to his restaurant. Shit.
Let's go, Avi. I'm ready. Let's go. I'm hungry.
Let's go, man. Dallas, right? Just outside
Yes,
Dallas.
sir. Let's
Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, man. Yummy. What do we got here? Sujit, you're into coin. You had that opening range. That's the 1 minute candle. One leg up, consolidation, second leg up. You could say it's over pretty much. Yeah, there you go. Hit that level. Beyond that, I'd be careful. It's already had 2 consolidations. So I'd be careful. It's likely to pull back before it does a second leg or another leg.
Yeah, have you thoughts on Baba?
Baba, let's see. Why would you look at these sorts of things? Baba. All right. That is interesting. Ooh, breaking the high right there. Close to it. Let's see. 30-minute chart. Okay. Definitely moved up, gapped up overnight. That's a good sign. Along with this fallen angel pattern. So it gapped up and sold off at the open. Then it reclaims its opening price and the opening high. That's a good breakout zone. If you can identify the breakout, I'd say that's a good setup. That's basically a perfect fallen angel setup. Ideally, there's a catalyst in it and a high R-vol, so you can trust it. Trust these kind of breakouts. If it has all that, I think you're in business. Then you have this pre-market high zone 122. You want to be a little careful up there. You know there's sellers there. But that breakthrough would be good. It looks really good. This is a good fallen angel. Really good. See where it dropped right at the open after the gap up. People selling, and then the buyers were sitting and waiting at 120 to go. There you go. That's the breakout. Looks good. It's even consolidated well. It didn't drop. It just consolidated here in these last 3 or 4 minutes. So everything looks all right here. Let's see if we can identify this. We got the bottom there. We got the top way up there. So a very large range if you're using these kinds of measured moves. 30-minute chart. So the target would be way out there, 123.25. It's very wide. You'd be scalping it. But watch the price action. Cool. Good catch. What else you got? Scott, you're into AMD. NVIDIA's a mess, guys. Just leave it alone. I don't like playing it. AMD. Not too different from NVIDIA, huh? Yeah, on a 30-minute chart, you can see it's just in a choppy zone. Where it was choppy yesterday, it's still there. And therefore, you expect it to be choppy on a 1-minute chart. That's what it is. And that's what you call a fractal pattern, right? What it's doing on a bigger time frame, it's doing it also on a smaller time frame. That's a fractal pattern.
Tesla's looking strong today as well. And just broke the high of day.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I see it. I see it. Tesla. Yeah. So it had its opening range. It had one breakout that got really messy. Bounced off.
Yeah, and yesterday's high broke it.
Let's see. What are we working with here? Yeah, so it has that big high. Yesterday. Yep, yesterday was a big high. So let's see if we're using bigger picture levels on this. Let's get rid of this. So we have yesterday's high, not just high, but really the ultimate kind of absolute high of the day, including the pre-market. It had the absolute high of the day before, which was a little bit lower. So these two levels. Now let's see what it looks like. Yeah, interesting. Yeah? Very strong off of the highs of the last couple of days, which is a good indication for a continued move up. It's at its own high of day, just retesting that high from 936. Yeah. Looks like it could be fun today.
Yes, my second attempt at it. Got stopped out on the first move, and now back in at 324.50.
Okay, cool. See if you can hold on. Again, the key is in the entries, right? Once you get a good entry, and then you can survive a lot of choppy action. Otherwise, it's very difficult to survive messy price action. So wait and be patient for that entry. Looks like you got a good one here. Yeah. Wins, you're looking at PLTR. What's in there? Again, messy. Just on a 1 minute chart. Very messy. Why would you look at it? Again, stuck where it's been stuck overnight. Same story. I wouldn't be interested in it over here. And it's got teeth, right? And that's very tricky. What do we have here on the SPY? It's interesting. A 1 minute perspective on the SPY. You have it went from up to down, a tricky kind of downtrend, but then put in a pretty good looking double bottom at a level. You have the second low is higher than the first low, but there was never any entry to take this long. Anyone want to know why? Anyone want to guess why? There would be no entry on this nearly perfect double bottom. No? You all asleep? Okay, I'm not going to tell you why. How with it?
To the middle of your measured moves.
Well, consider that this is the level you're interested in on this chart. Let's say you have it at 628.69. So it's happening at the right place based on this level here. Yeah, it's not on a nothing method. So let's just consider this level. Even though it's at the level, what's up with the price action that would tell you it's not a good place or not a good double bottom to enter? Oh, look at that mess.
Is it the second bottom, not lower than the first bottom?
No, that's fine. The second bottom is higher than the first, which is a good sign. That's the bulls taking over.
There's not enough consolidation between two bottoms.
Sorry, take turns, guys. Talking at the same time. Go ahead, passive income, and then Dean.
Yeah, I mean, there's no enough consolidation between the two bottoms.
Not really.
Close
That looks
together.
okay. No, that's okay. I think it's fine. There's enough space in there. What else?
Is it just moving too fast? The candle's too big?
Now, take a screenshot of it and tell me why it's not good. Come on, you guys know this.
Is it because there's too much noise or traffic to the left?
No. There's room to the left at the bottom. Look at this. At the bottom, there's room to the left. Look at that.
Oh, we're talking about a short. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Because
looking at
the
this.
bar isn't bullish enough.
Which bar?
Your entry bar, or what could potentially?
It didn't.
Yeah, that's right. Man, you guys, Gaten got it, and he's the only one who got it. I've done hours of webinars on this. You know what? I'm going to stop doing webinars. You guys are fucking useless. Seriously. Fuck, man. How many times am I going to tell you? Yeah, it never printed a bullish candle. This is a white candle, but a wick on the upside. This is a white candle, but a wick on the upside. By the time it printed a genuinely bullish candle, it was this one. It's already gone. There's no way. You wait for a bullish candle. If this first white candle had the high and the close at the same place, then the new 1 minute high would be the entry, the stop below it. Now you can get into that. This, no way. That's it. That's all there is, guys. Naked trading setups. Man, all of you got to go rewatch these webinars over the weekend. Oh my God. Good thing they're recorded. Or go read the book. But yeah, that's it. You're trading without any other indicators. You need to have really good candlestick setups. So it better print a bullish candle, a seriously bullish candle. And then the new 1 minute high, just to confirm that that bullish activity is continuing in that direction. Then you can enter. That's how I do the entries. Otherwise, just stay out of it. So this one, no entry. That's awesome. Gaten, you got it. Only one paying attention, huh?
Looks like I can have some free time this weekend.
Yeah, no homework for you. Oh my God, let's not turn this into a school, huh?
No, please.
A Ferrari for you, Jason, from Avi.
Oh man. This is entertainment. Scott, you need a book. Avi book. No. Anyone here a good writer? You want to help me write a book? If someone's gonna help me write, I can do it, but I just can't even pick up a pen.
I can use a ChatGPT if that helps.
Oh, I can use ChatGPT too. Thanks for the idea. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I've heard of those things. There's many ways to do books and ChatGPT, and I don't know, man. I've never even really seriously considered it. It's just so much work, and it's the opposite of 80/20 in my opinion. But again, I don't have the experience. I don't know. You don't know it until you do it.
Tesla is going today.
Oh yeah, there it goes. Look at that. Broke through those highs of the last 2 days, and that was the yeah, it's a really good indicator. Off it goes. Again, it made its own high today at 936. Broke through consolidation, a good one. Boom. Nice. You guys getting this? All of that after the 1 minute ORB.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Good stuff. Who's in this? All of you? No.
I'm in this.
You're in this, Summit? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught Tesla going up.
Nice.
Dean, Remhan, Summit. You got Kundan, Amanda, all you guys. Look at you. All rock stars. Very good. Let it rip. Watch out for 330. I bet there's liquidity up there.
Yeah, I'm aiming for 330. I'll just close my position.
There you go. You don't even need the level 2 to look at it. You just know it's a big round number, right?
Yeah, honestly, I have level 2 playing on the side, but I can't keep up with those numbers. It's running.
Yeah. You really don't need it. I mean, I find it really obvious personally where the liquidity is. It's so obvious. You don't even need it. Yeah. And you keep getting spoofed on the level 2 and it gives you doubts and stuff. So it messes me up. So I don't use it. I just kind of have a good clue of where the liquidity is. And that's it.
Oh man, if you look to the left, Tesla does look like it has a lot of room that can potentially go today, if it goes.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Right.
And another thing here, if you look to the left here in towards the end of May or towards the end of June, see this choppy zone. And once it clears that zone, around about 330, look at that, yeah, 330, right about 330. If it gets above there, it's going straight up. It's going straight to 340 because that's where it's clean. You can see that where it was choppy, it's likely to stay choppy. So it's likely to get to 330 and then get chopped up and pull back and do all this. But then if later on it gets above 330 and holds above, you can identify or you can anticipate a good clean move up because when it was there, it did a good clean move down. So where it was clean, it's likely to be clean. Where it was dirty, it's likely to be dirty. Pretty simple, right? So you can plan these moves. So far, this move is surprisingly clean, but 330 looks like a top, and let it pull back and do all that messy stuff for the next couple of hours before it goes again. What you got here, Scott? Piloting the Fractals is the book name. I like it. Someone else actually suggested something else. I think a couple months ago in one of the webinar rooms or in the chat room somewhere. Because I said something in our chat room of psychology stuff we were talking about. I wrote it down. Where is it? Oh, it's here. It's the title is "Get Your Head Out of Your Naked Ass." There's a title for it. Naked trading, so that word has to be in there. But I basically told the guys in the room, "Get your head out of your ass. Start thinking clearly." It's like that's the title for the book. It's gonna be like adults only with language like that.
Oh man, Hood is still keeping up, eh? That's impressive.
Hood, where's it? Yeah, the spies.
It's kind of chopping now, but
there we go. So what did we have? We had the opening range at one leg up, consolidation, second leg up, and sure enough, don't plan for a third, you get into trouble, right? And that's what's happening now. There you go. The day's over for Hood. at least the opening drive is over. Tesla pushing up towards 330. It's going to be fun up there. Now, Tesla has a strange thing that happens when it hits liquidity, I've seen over the years. When there's a massive block of liquidity, a lot of times it'll hit it and it'll jump over it. So at 330, if it hits it,
Oh, look at
it's
that.
likely to jump like 20 cents, 30 cents within a second. So keep an eye on it. I'm going to bring this down to 330. Where's it? Just about there.
It literally whipped the 9 EMA and now just boom.
Yeah, and it's likely to pop upwards through 330. When it eats that liquidity, it doesn't just eat it and sit at 330. It pops probably 50 cents, even more, just in half a second. So keep an eye on it. It'll be very interesting up here. See what happens. 330. No, I think it tagged 330 there and pushed down. But when it truly eats it all up, it pops. Very common.
And there's 330. Oh, look at that. It's great.
So that little pop of about 20 cents right there.
Yeah.
Happened very quick. Now wait for it. Wait for it. This is likely to pop. There it is again. There it is. There's that 50-cent pop. Boom.
Jeez.
This happens all the time on Tesla. I've traded this thing so much over the years. You just get familiar with it. So it's looking very strong for a continued move up, but really be careful with it. It's volatile up here. It's very volatile up here. It's not a place to put risk on. Not now. Not yet. Right now, it's just got momentum. Wait for it. There you go, 330, close to 331 even. Oh, man. There you go. Now pulling back down. Let's see if it truly holds this area, then the second move up beyond 330 is likely to happen soon, but I don't anticipate that. I anticipate it's going to be down towards 327 before it pushes up through 330 again. Well, let's see. What else is good? Coin was moving, right? Yeah, straight through on coin. Sujit, you're all over this, huh? Coin.
Yeah, I'm still holding.
You're gonna hold for 500?
450. I'm thinking.
All right. Watch yourself. Again, if you're in it, that's great. It's not a place I would put risk on. If you're already in it, that's perfect. All right. What else do we look at? Anything good? What do we got? Fabiola CRCL. Okay. Let's look at that. A lot of you guys been looking at that lately, huh?
It's a crypto ticker.
That makes sense. More crypto. So it looks like it had a bit of a gap up. Ideally, some good strong volume. And you have that obvious fallen angel pattern again. So after a gap up, you have a sell-off, then it reclaims its opening price and opening high, and there's your breakout. Boom. Opening price was right there. You can see the consolidation was right at the opening price. Let's put the level there. You see that? And then big breakout. And then you have the opening high as well. If you're more conservative, get that entry. Cool. Yep, good setup. It's the kind of setup I used to trade all the time when I was scalping. Ooh, SPY making new lows now. Here we go. Watch that.
What do you think of AMD, Avi? It's falling.
AMD, what did we see earlier? Oh yeah, just broke a new low. All right. Let's see. So on a 30-minute chart, just looks like it's getting out of the messy zone, but basically yesterday's low. Yesterday's low is a very interesting place. Just keep it level there.
Now it's going back up.
Yeah. So it's bouncing off of yesterday's low. And yesterday's low, you know what that is, right? That is support. It's the low of the day. It's support. So let's see if it happens to break through. That'd be good. Otherwise, that's support. That's where the buyers are. And so far, the buyers are there. Let's see if the sellers are able to make lower highs and, again, make that descending wedge to break yesterday's low. That would be a big trade if that happens today. So something to keep an eye on.
Looks like Tesla wants to really keep going today. It's trying hard to break the high of day now.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It didn't even pull back.
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay, let's see. What do we have so far? But take a look at this on a 1-minute chart. You have the high. It pulled down. It's made a second high, which is just a penny or so lower than that first high. Not encouraging for a continued move up. You're almost thinking of a double top at this point on a 1-minute perspective. Be careful. You can see that from just this previous candle. That's your bearish candle. A new 1-minute low would be the entry for the short, the stop above it, and you're going short if you believe in 1-minute double tops. And there it is. There's your low. That's your entry right there. Just at basically 329-ish, just below 329. Your stop is above, close to 311. And the risk to reward isn't great. You'd really just target down here around 326. So the risk to reward might be 2 to 1, maybe. It's not great. But again, that's the kind of setup I'd look for a double top. I look for that on a 30-minute chart, but you can see it here on a 1-minute. What else we got here? NVIDIA sitting there, big mess. SPY is interesting. I want to take a look at that. Wow, I think really wants to go, huh? There you go. Tesla pushing those new lows. Let's keep an eye on Tesla, see what really happens right there. I want to identify the SPY. What's going on here? Mess. That's a shame on the SPY. It's really not setting up. Yeah, I was thinking maybe there's a short in this somewhere, but there's no setup. There's just nothing there. Let me put the real levels on it. There. Yeah, just
like Meta's been nice and clean, going down.
Meta. Yeah, so far 30-minute chart, yes. Let's see, 30 minutes setup. What do we have? Anything to look at? You almost have that reverse hammer, but it's not quite there. Yeah, so far it's been good going down, not on a 30, but on a 1. What do you have? It's very messy. You can even see gaps on the 1-minute chart. When you see stuff like that, you know the spread is terrible and it's jumpy. So it made a big move so far going down if you're in it, but it's really risky. I would really struggle to enter this anywhere. Just gaps on a 1-minute chart, that is very scary.
Oh, I see the gaps between those middle red candles there. Is that what you're talking about? Right there?
I see one there. I see a bit of a gap here. I see a bit of a gap here.
And you don't want that. Why is that?
Well, on a 1-minute chart, it closes and it opens instantly, right? It's not like there's overnight activity, and so you expect it to open someplace else, basically. And so if it's gapping on a 1-minute chart, it's like a low float. Look at this candle right now, just gapped right now. There's a big bad spread on this thing, and probably just being manipulated, low volume. I don't know, just not worth touching. Just leave it alone, I'd say.
God, Meta used to be so fun to trade too.
It used to be, yeah. I remember I was all over this thing. Oh well, that's what that is. Wow. Where did Tesla find that buyer? Let's see, right at where the buyer was previously. Look at that. I'm telling you guys, one of the most powerful things you can do in day trading, in any stock chart really, is just look to the left. See where Tesla found the buyer? Just above 328. That's where the buyer was before. So there you go. An area of de-risking. So and then you go further down. If it breaks through there, the next real buyer is down here. 326.23. That's how I identify de-risking areas on a 30-minute chart when I'm getting to these kinds of positions, especially on reversals. You need to
Avi,
look
would
at
you add at the close of the candle?
At
If
the
you're already in
close?
a long?
Where long? What? Where? Here?
On
Where?
Tesla. Yeah, just when you saw that there's buyers here, now we closed a bullish candle, the current candle, or
This one right now,
Yeah.
just the previous 1 minute candle.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be long in this. After this double top formed, I would be gone. If I was in a long, I'd be out. I'd have 1% of my position left or something.
okay.
I wouldn't be long. It's too risky. It's looking more like a short than a long. This double top is what gave it away at this big area of liquidity at 330. And I told you it's going to likely come down and get messy down in here. And what you're doing here, you got to understand, is it was directional. Then it put in a reversal pattern at a key level. And then you have the reversal. When you have a reversal, you got to understand reversals are trades or are price action that is going back to where it came from, which means it's going to run into all of those buyers who were here previously. So it's going to get messy. And so managing a reversal trade is very, very complicated, very tricky, very hard to manage. The best thing is put it on and leave it. Let it hit your stop or your target. If you try and manage it, you usually mess it up. So pay attention to those sorts of things. Just kind of know where the buyers are on the way, like down here and then down here. Leave some orders there, and that's it. Just leave it alone. Definitely not thinking long at this point. No way. There's a SPY. Oh, man. These levels are just breaking my heart here on the SPY. Every day. Yeah, wins. SPY is range bound. It's a disaster zone. About 15 minutes or so, guys, for this session. And then it's Friday. Anyone get into anything good? We had Sujit and a few guys into coin, a few guys into Tesla. Anyone else?
Took that bounce on Google. I'm already half out of it, but let's see if we can pull up.
Google. Okay. Oh, you went long off of the 184.
Right there, yeah.
Good catch. You got to share with us. What was it? Go ahead.
It's yesterday's high, and that's strong level on 30-minute. It's been butting its head to in the last 3 days.
Yes, I see it. Very good. Nice catch. Yeah, that's the nice thing. Daily chart levels are very powerful. I used to use them for day trading. They have a very good value. When you have something like Google, it's been pushing up. You can see from down here, bullish, then an ABCD pattern. Then again, it broke out. That was the high of that ABCD pattern. It broke out from here the last 3 days, and it found a top right about there, right? Approximately there. Now it gapped up and it opened up here. And on the gap up, and a really good setup is it comes down and bounces off of basically the previous resistance, which you can even use just yesterday's high, as well as the high of 2 days ago, which is actually the bigger picture high. So you have two levels to really enter this long and then really rip this thing up.
It got very explosive. 30-minute, it like becomes very in a range, and then it breaks the range, and then daily is bullish. It's beautiful. So same setup as a coin yesterday.
Yes.
But I chickened out on coin. I don't want to chicken out on this one. So
Never trade the last trade. I'm telling you again. Never trade the last trade. Stay focused on what's going on in front of you. You know,
yes, sir.
all of that stuff. You know this.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, look at that. The levels line up very nicely on a 30-minute chart as well. Look at that. Bump itself. And today, the consolidation for the breakout, for the retest, and boom, off you go. And now what you want to do is identify a resistance level. So you just go look to the left on the daily. And I would look into this area right here. It's pretty obvious. This is, where was the resistance? Looks like here. These two wicks right here. That looks like it to me. You have a little lower. You had big sellers sitting here as well. This is interesting. You know what? Yeah, let's bring it here. So you see these two candles, two in a row, and then from this one sold right off. So that right there, 185, whatever it is. So let's go into the 30, see what that looks like now. Oh, look at that. It actually did bounce right off of there. That was the higher one. And yeah, 185.32, 186.34. These are the areas. Look at that. Pretty neat. So if you're able to identify these daily chart levels, that's great. I used to do this, trade on these levels. I just don't anymore because it's 30 seconds too much work, too much extra work. I'd rather just click a button and have Avi levels and don't have to go hunting for levels. Make it easier. Right
Video crashed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes. Look at that breakdown. Nice. Who caught that? You caught that, Dean?
Nah, I missed it. I just saw it.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Lower highs, flat bottom. You guys know what this is called, right? You don't know? Oh, man, you guys.
It's called candlesticks. No, I'm kidding.
Candlesticks. Hardest thing I've ever heard. Love it. Yeah, Scott got it. It's a wedge. It's a candlestick wedge. It's actually really good. You see, we identified that opening range, and within the opening range, it's set up a good pattern for the breakdown. It did a false breakdown. You may have got stopped out if you tried it down here. One stop out, and then boom. And guess where it's going? Straight to the measured move off of the opening range. That's your target. That's as easy as you like. Easy as you like. You don't have to go chasing ORBs in the first and second minute and stuff like that, right? Get chopped up in here, and then you're wondering what's wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you.
That is exactly happened to me, man. I just chopped up there, and then I missed this one. Fuck.
Yeah, sit out, man. Sit out. 5 minutes.
AMD just broke yesterday's low.
AMD did. All right, let's watch it. Let's put it on this chart.
I'll be tuning in.
AMD. Oh yes, that was yesterday's low. But be careful. This breakout, it hasn't happened after a neat consolidation just above the level. Even though it's put in this lower highs, it's not a good clean one. The NVIDIA one is much cleaner. So be careful. This is a more difficult breakout to trust. The NVIDIA one, if you were there watching it in real time, you could trust it. This one, I'd be careful.
Spy's losing it too.
Oh man, today was the day, huh? Buy some puts and just close your eyes. Oh well. Cannot trust this price action on the SPY, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's weird. Like the pops SPY was getting was insane. The candles on 1 minute.
Yeah, it looks like news. Oh, there was news at 10. Oh shit, I forgot about it. There was news at 10. Yeah, that was news at 10 when it popped. Let's look at it. There, you see that big candle? That was the 10 a.m. news. That was, what is it? Housing news or something. Made a jump around. So you don't want to be in a position when you know news like that is coming out on the SPY. The SPY is very tricky. But after that, it went. Again, no setup. Not enough room to make money. And the SPY is a good one, but since we didn't do it, yeah, let's do it. We'll find a good one here. Anyone, especially you new guys. You guys have been around. Keep your mouth shut, okay? You new guys in the room. Do you know why NVIDIA bounced off of this level right here? Come on. Don't be shy. NVIDIA right here at 172.25. You guys are lost, huh? All right, who knows? Anyone? Wait, not just bounces, freaking reverse.
Move.
Magic level. Thank you. That's it. That's what it is.
Magic, magic legs.
Magic levels. Well, actually, it's not an Avi level today. It's just a simple measured move that we identified earlier. We identified the opening range, and that level is just the same distance down from the range. When it broke out, sure enough, that's your target. Easy as you like. You don't need all these other complex indicators and complicated charts. I mean, you could do this on a black and white screen. You don't need anything else. So there you go. Simple enough. Man, Jesse Livermore didn't even have these candlesticks. He would just call the New York Stock Exchange and have them send him the tape or read the tape to him. And he would make decisions for millions of dollars in trades. It's freaking amazing. And we're getting all fussed about indicators and colorful things. Come on. This guy did it 100 years ago.
I bet tape wasn't the same as it used to be.
Yeah, it was different, of course. Everyone would have a printout or something. I don't know, whatever. It was simpler, yes. But that's the thing. If we can actually do it that way, we'll all end up making more money. Just slow it down, go on a fishing boat for 2 weeks and come back, you get $2 million. You know, it's like, that's how he did it. And that was really short-term trading. I don't know why we're all frenetic here and trying to control every penny that goes in and out of the market. That's not healthy. You know, there's easier ways to do it than loading up on indicators just because you're terrified of what's happening. That's really what's, most people are doing. Again, all that stuff's in the course, guys. If you haven't seen it, go take a look. It's all in there. Running for safety is what it is. Well, we did the NVIDIA one. Let's do the SPY one real quick. This one is the more traditional one. Let's find anyone. Anyone knows why it's bouncing off of 627.60? Come on, it's Friday. Entertain me. Come on, you guys. Why did it bounce there?
Because the volume came there.
I don't see any volume, goddammit. Volume. Smart boy. For those of you who don't know, that's the Avi level. That's why. You either believe it or fuck off. That's it.
Gurinder's gonna battle that sucker forever, man. I can feel it.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Are you sure that's not a Nathan Nachi level? I did my Nathan Nachi. So
Oh, don't you? You're popping my bubble again, man. Don't do that. Oh, good fun. What are we missing in the chat here? We looked at CRCL, SPY's a mess. Yeah, wins. I had one trade this week. That's it. Just one a couple of days ago. And that wasn't even that big. It's kind of like getting my feet wet compared to what I used to trade a few months ago. Still waiting for a good setup. And what are you guys saying here? Abhishek and Fabiola, you're both in CRCL. What's going on there? Did it really keep going? It did. What were these levels we found? This was, I think, previous days levels, right? Yeah, previous days high or something. I don't know. Where did we find this from? I forgot already. Anyways, look at that. Big old fallen angel. Nice big pop up. Oh, yeah, this is more again of that Wyckoff stuff. You have the range down here. The breakout happens. That's one leg. Consolidation, second leg. Don't trust the third leg. You can see the third leg was hardly anything. Very hard to trade and catch. Sure enough, that's where the sellers were sitting, just above 260. So you might get a bounce here. I don't know. But that move was the one to catch. Good stuff, guys. You all got this. Nice. And yeah, Dave, go ahead.
Hey, Avi, welcome back from vacation.
Thank you. Where have you been, man? I've been back for 3 weeks. What the hell?
Come on, man, not 3 weeks. You just came back.
Yeah, you just came in. Yeah, fair enough. You're right.
Yeah. Will it be possible, like, if next week or like whenever you get time, like, okay, to go over the Wyckoff stuff?
Yeah, we can do it today. Let's just get through this next few minutes, end this opening session, and we can do it. No big deal.
It sounds good. I will wait for that.
Alrighty. Yeah. No
good to see you back, man. Like, we miss you.
Thank you, thank you. You guys are great.
But
I'm
we
just
had a lot of fun. Like I saw the pictures, amazing pictures.
Yeah, we had some fun. Too many animals showed up.
Does that mean you're not going to come watch me on YouTube with Thor?
Are you going on with Thor today?
Yeah.
All right. When? At 11?
11 Eastern.
Okay, now before that we'll do Wyckoff stuff and then we'll be there at 11. That sounds fun.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Cool, man. I didn't even know. Nobody tells me anything anymore. But cool, thanks. Yeah, we'll get on there at 11 and have some entertainment. What do we have here? CRCL, yeah. Vinay, what are you saying? Would you consider SPY short at 10:08, reverse hammer, all that stuff? All right, let's look at SPY. 10:08 here. Well, to begin with, no room to make profits, so that's my big reason. As far as price action is concerned, just purely on a 1-minute chart, no, I don't like it, because what you have is you have a breakout and then a retest of the breakout area and then pushing down, but it didn't consolidate before the breakout, which is where I would struggle to put on a lot of size. I want to see a good, neat, clean consolidation, then the breakout, then the retest, and that's a perfect setup. Then I'll really put on the size. So no, I wouldn't have taken it, even if there was room for profit. And let's see. You know what's interesting? I'm going to do a little exercise here. Just remove 1 or 2 of these lines. Remove that one. Remove that one. There you go. Now you got something to work with. Looks better, right? But now you're just bending the rules. Adrian, you want to know about Google? Sure. Google, what's on Google? We found these levels earlier. I forgot already where we found them from. I think previous day's highs and stuff. I wouldn't think of this as a double bottom, not on a 1-minute chart, because it's already went back halfway of the way it came down, right? This is the down move. And on the double bottom, on the first bounce, it already went halfway up from where it came. So yeah. I wouldn't call this a double bottom, even if it makes a good pattern, and it'll be very hard to trust.
Yeah, the buyers not jumping in. The tape got because the selling is definitely higher on Google.
Yeah, the buyers should have taken over by now. Yeah, you're right. Leave it alone. Now I don't know. Just leave it alone. It's probably going to sit there for a while. Cool. Yeah, cool. All right. You know what? If you wanted to go through Wyckoff stuff, we can do it right now. There's not much in it, really. Let me find you a good example here. And that'll be easy enough. I think Coin did it, right? Find a good example. Not really. Hood. Not really. Actually, we have the SPY here. All right. Again, this Wyckoff stuff, the way I do it, this is what you were asking about, Dave, so we'll do it now. We'll get through it. The way I see Wyckoff stuff is it only takes about 30 seconds to understand. There's really not much in it. What you want to see is ideally a range. So you have, let's consider this a range on the SPY. And you want to see, ideally, a false breakout on one side. Now, you can see on the top side, it had a couple of false breakouts, right? When you have a false breakout, and especially this one, where the second one is even lower than the first, what you can anticipate is a genuine breakout on the other side. So it's likely to go through that range and pop and go. So there's a few different ways to trade just on that. Is when you get a false breakout, then you enter the short here and you get to the other side of the range, or even here, if you're able to identify them quickly. The other way is after the false breakout's complete, you wait for it to get to the other end and wait for the breakout, wait for the retest. You also, Wyckoff says you get a retest very often. So wait for that retest zone and you can enter that. Then you get the move. Now, when you get a move, what you will get generally is one leg, then a consolidation, then a second leg. Don't plan for a third leg. Second leg onwards, you're in the reversal territory. And that's it. That's the whole structure. You have a range, a false breakout, then a genuine breakout with a retest, then one leg, consolidation, second leg, reversal. And everything happens in reverse. That's it. That's all there is in Wyckoff. I mean, you can go and read the 10 books he's written, but out of all of that, that's what I picked out, and that's what I use.
So this is just like the range, and then the retest of the range.
Basically, yeah. Basically, very simple. I mean, he goes into a lot more detail, like talks about volume in specific places and then depth of the pullback. Shit, forget about it, man. I find all that to be bullshit. That's just extra fluff in the books. This is it. You have a range, false breakout, then a genuine breakout, retest, one leg, consolidation, second leg, reverse. That's it.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Good. So we'll be on time for Nathan. That's right. We got the Wyckoff stuff done. Easy.
So with that being said, Avi, I got into AMD at that previous day close. Well, I'm getting out. I'm out.
Previous day close. Was that here? This 158.71? Where is it?
Yeah, 158.70-ish, 71, something like that.
No, AMD, right?
Yes, sir.
160.4 is what I see. Previous day's close. Wait, hold on. When did you get in? Early in the day, right? You got in early.
No, right at 158.60-ish, roughly.
Okay. I think your previous day's low or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I see it. I see it down here. So you got the breakout, you got the retest, and then it went through. Nice. You got the short. Yeah, nice. There you go. Not too complicated. Again, if you identify AMD as this is the range, you have a false breakout on one side, which leads to a genuine breakout on the other side with the retest, and off you go. One leg, consolidation, second leg, and you're looking at a reversal potential after that. So simple enough. Just fix that structure in your head, and when the market doesn't behave that way, don't touch it. And even within the structure, you can identify where you like to trade. Like, I don't like to trade inside the range. I wait for breakouts generally, or the big reversals that happen later. So there you go. Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, there we go. It's 10:30, past 10:30 now. We'll end the recording here for this opening session. Let me stop that.